Now we're going to talk about factoring using the difference of two squares, and it's my favorite. I think it's the easiest one. Okay, so remember when we had our special products and we talked about a plus b times a minus b and how that just equaled a squared minus b squared? Okay, so that was from P4, section P4, and we had that special product. Well, now we're just going to go the other way. So what we're going to say is that if you have a squared minus b squared, it's going to equal a plus b and a minus b. All right, so let me give you an example. Let's say you had x squared minus 100. So we call that the difference of two squares, because this is a square and this is a square, and it's difference, it's subtraction. Okay, that's why it's called the difference of two squares. And then it factors, you can just put the parentheses down if you want, but you're going to take the square root of this, so it's going to be x and x, and then you're going to take the square root of this, which is 10, so 10 and 10, and then one's plus and one's minus. So there's not a lot of writing. What you have to be able to do is recognize the difference of two squares, and then you have to be able to put it in this form. But I'm going to give you some examples, so here we go. X squared minus 4. Is that a perfect square? Yes. Is that a perfect square? Yes. Is it subtraction? Yes. So make the parentheses. It's going to be x and x. One will be plus, one will be minus. And then think about what's the square root of 4? 2. There, you're done. Can you check it with FOIL? Yes. Okay. Now this next one is a little more complicated, but is this a perfect square? 81's a perfect square, x squared's a perfect square, yes, so we can split that up. And 49 is a perfect square. Is it subtraction? Yes. So make the parentheses. So think about this. It's going to split into 9x and 9x. And then think about this, 7 and 7. And one will be plus and one will be minus. And you're done. Again, you can check it with FOIL. That's 81x squared. That's a negative 63x. This is a positive 63x. Those are going to cancel out. And then that's going to be a negative 49. So you get 81x squared. Those cancel out. Minus 49. That's the check. But the difference of squares is it's my favorite. Okay. And hopefully it'll be your favorite too. It comes up a lot.